Hi everyone. It's the Sunday after Christmas, and my lovely wife and I are out in the North Carolina countryside near the house, getting a chance to ride in amongst all this rain we've had. The rain's been following us. It rained on us in Atlanta. The only pretty day we had was Christmas Day, and we were tied up with family all day, so we couldn't get away and ride. We traveled yesterday, which was the prettiest day of the week so far. And we're getting a little bit of rain on us again. Anyway, so we're trying to sneak a ride in today in amongst these showers. And we're just going to do the best we can with what we have. As you can see, 73 degrees in the countryside here in Stanfield area, North Carolina. But I wanted to bring up a topic. I was thinking of one because something happened made me laugh. The topic of running away. Now, maybe, I guess every kid has the idea to run away at some point in his life. We're going to ride into the rain, looks like here. I may have to turn around. Anyway, every kid wants to run away at one point in his life. And my oldest granddaughter in Atlanta, yeah, we're turning around here. We'll head back the other way. My oldest daughter in Atlanta, we got a call from her mom. She's not in school right now because of the holiday, and I guess she got bored and got mad at her mom or something, so she got her book bag, her backpack, and she packed up a few little toys and I think a snack or two, and she walked out to the end of the driveway, and her mother went out and asked her what she was doing. She says, I'm just running away. I'm going to run over to, I think she said she was going to come over to our house. She said, I'm running away to Susu's house. And it's a good, I don't know, 5 miles or so. A lot of busy streets. There's no way she's going to walk over to our house. But it got me thinking about running away. And I don't never remember trying to run away from home. I did run away from school. And I did that in 3rd grade. And I was going to a school about as the crow flies, and this is the important part, as the crow flies, about I don't know, maybe about 4 miles from the house. And but the difference from where my granddaughter lives and where we live in Atlanta and where I lived and where I was going to school in Charlotte, North Carolina, was my walk home was farm fields and forests and a quiet neighborhood that popped out right in front of my house. But anyway, I got in trouble for something at school, and it kind of ticked me off because I don't think I was really the instigator. I was just one of the guys standing there, and we weren't allowed to have recess or something like that. I don't know. Again, this is 3rd grade. This is a long time ago. So we all walked to the cafeteria and back as a group. Well, I was in the front of the group, and as soon as I got out of the door of the cafeteria, I took off running back to the classroom. I dumped all my books out on my desk, grabbed my backpack, and out the door I went, and I ran across the soccer field and hid up in the woods and saw the class come back. And saw my teacher realize that I wasn't there, and she grabbed one of the other kids and told one of them to run to the office while she was looking around for me. And so I got up when I saw them look, that the search was on, so to speak. I got up and ran and started heading toward the home. When I have no idea how I knew where home was, other than I paid a lot of attention as when we used to drive to school, and somehow I figured out the right direction to start in. And I walked, and this was what was near this school was an abandoned housing development that had been started but never finished. And what they had done is they had really just laid out the roads. And there was just dirt. I mean, there was nothing there but just dirt roads laid out. And I followed these roads till they came to the end of a road that I recognized the name of. And I had some friends that lived on this road. And so I knew how to get to my friend's house. So, although I'd never walked there before. So I walked to there, and then once I got to my friend's house, I knew how we got home from there, so I walked on back. Well, of course, by the time I get home, my mother's already been called by the school that I have run away, and she's waiting for me, and I'm not there 5 minutes, and the principal of the school shows up. And he's a real nice guy. I had not actually met him, talked to him before this, and he's there, and he says, "Hey, how you doing?" He says, "Look, I just wanted to come by. You know, I wanted you to talk to you, tell me what's wrong." And I told him, in my third grade way, you know, what was going on. He said, "Well, that's okay. We'll fix it up. We'll figure this all out." And so, why don't we go back to school? So I hopped in his car, and he drove me back to school and walked me back to my class, and nothing was ever said of it. The kids didn't talk about it. The teacher didn't talk about it. Nothing was ever done. So I kind of got away with it scot-free. I guess I made my point. I got away scot-free, and I got out of my punishment, which was the only time I ever got out of my punishment. But running away as an adult, boy, I have done that. I've done that a lot. I've come out and gotten on my motorcycle or gotten on this Spyder, and off I have gone to get away from stuff. And you know, you think about, it's funny, I mean, I love my family, I love being with my family, but Christmas is a stressful time for everyone. And sometimes you just got to get away and you know, get out and take a breath. And so it makes me wish in a way, makes me wish that I smoked. I notice a lot of people that smoke, when it gets to be too tough for them, they'll step outside for a smoke. You know, a good 5-10 minute break away from everything, then they're ready to dive back in again. Well, I don't smoke, so I don't have that benefit. The one benefit I guess there is from smoking. But you ever feel like you want to run away? Gosh, I sure did when I was working. I still do that I'm retired. I mean, sometimes things are just not going the way you want them to go, and you just say, you know, I've got to get out of here. I got to do something. But tell me what your stories are running. Oh, let me tell you one more. My old boss I used to work for, he used to be the manager in our department. Worked for him for most of the time that I was working. He used to take all the flack for us from the front office. Whenever anything we do something stupid or whatever the big boss thought was stupid, he'd always get in trouble for it. And he was real good about not coming back and laying it all on us. But you know, you can just take so much of that. And one day he came storming back from being called out on the carpet up front, and turned off his light and grabbed his coat and stomped out to his truck and burned rubber all the way out of the parking lot. And we didn't see him again till the next day. And he was running away, but he did come back. But you guys any good stories about the time you ran away? I'd love to hear them. Well, anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.